of the 2024 NCS TV Showcase. Host Capital Christian will take on Campolindo. I know one thing for sure. The Cougars will win tonight. Capital Christian, Cougars. Campolindo, breaking news, Cougars. So we'll have the starting lineups. Campolindo in their red uniforms, Capital Christian in their white uniforms. Campolindo coached by Stephen Dyer in his 8th season, 172 wins and 47 losses. Here are the starters for Campolindo.
He's probably one of my favorite coaches to watch.
A funny stories with Stephen. I called him Scott for probably a year or two, and finally he's like, my name's Stephen, in a text. And I'm like, why did you let me get away with that for so long? We've trailed with their teams. Aiden Mahaney, when they won the 2019 D1 CIF championship, we did that NorCal final against Sarah. Now the homestanding Capital Christian Cougars, 9-5, 4 wins in a row, coached by Michael Lorente in his 4th season, 58-26 record. And there's our starters for both teams. Keys to victory first for Campolindo. Limit turnovers. Don't give up easy points. And stay out of foul trouble. 3 keys to victory for Capital Christian. Control the tempo. Defend the key and 3. And ball control and execution. History of these teams since 2004. Both teams have got a win. In the last victory, Campo got a 60-58 victory in the CIF Division I playoffs. Our officials, Dan Johnson, Dave Cooley, and Mark Hendrickson. My broadcast partner is Lauren Goodman. Lauren, we've had 3 good games, and there's nothing that says that this won't be a great game.
Nothing at all. And, we want to end the night well. It's my birthday, so why won't we end it on a good game?
Happy birthday to you. Frederick Blue, the point guard with the basketball, a sophomore. 4.5 points a game, nearly 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Leading scorer is Valdez at 24 a game. Layup, Miles Wiggins. Boy, has he grown since we last saw him.
He's definitely thickened up.
6'5", sophomore, averaging 11 a game and nearly 7 rebounds and 1.1 Wilson burgers. Fouled, and it counts. Tim Smith, the 6'5" senior, goes attack mode and gets the and one opportunity, averaging nearly 9 a game and nearly 7 rebounds for Coach Dyer in his 8th season. Their last win, they beat St. Mary's of Stockton 62-58. They've won 10 out of their last 11.
Give him the ball.
Steal. And one thing Campolindo's going to come in with a great defensive game plan. Off mark, rebounded by Marcellus Jackson, a 6'6" senior. Valdez, off mark. And a great block out by Tim Smith. got our first Wilsonburger served back hot by Jackson. Talking a little cheese afterwards, and he's getting physical early on. And then we got an issue with the shot clock. Campo's leading scorer this year is Dylan Mansour. Nearly 15 a game, nearly 5 rebounds, nearly 3 assists, and a couple of steals. Long three off mark, and Wiggins with the rebound to Valdez, and they'll turn and go.
Tempo is something Capital
Easy look by Willenborg, misses. Rebound to Bernardi. Wing jumper, 12-footer goes 14 off the glass. Coach Wall. You're welcome.
Great game, Coach.
Yeah, we're professional broadcasters, but we also honor our coaches. Getting a chance to congratulate Coach Wall and seeing Coach Brown out, coaches for Folsom and Bakersfield Christian. Basket cut, easy layup, no rotation, and Campo takes advantage.
Campo knows how to make the game easy.
I think that's as good as simple as analysis as we need on Campolindo. Wiggins, I think they'd love for him to take that shot all day long. Three-pointer.
Bottom of the net.
He's played a lot of varsity basketball, and they're coming here with a plan, and they lead early on, 8-2. You're watching the 2024 NCS TV Showcase on NorCal Sports TV, hosted by Capital Christian High School. Anyway, off the timeout, Campo leads 8-2. They're just going to just play really good basketball. They're not going to self-destruct and put themselves in bad positions.
Again,
and they'll play all comers. All comers, doesn't matter. Nobody going to stand around. Off mark, Valdez with the board. And he'll turn on the Jets. Good defense by Campo to cut off the easy access to the basket, but not that time. And Coach Dyer will make a note of that, but they don't score. Bernardi.
They score right there.
To Marchetti. Pison to Pison. And it's a 10-2 lead for Campo.
And I'll probably say the number one question, I've covered them and broadcast Campo so much, the number one question is how do they do it? How do they do it? And I'm like, watch the film. Watch the film and also stay true to your system.
Well, their success in the postseason, which is duly noted, the three off mark, Wiggins tracks it, but Mansour wants it more. It's a combination of talent and toughness. According to Coach Dyer, you have to have good players making big plays in playoff moments. That wasn't one of them, which we've had. And he believes in a hard schedule in the regular season so that we're ready for a lot of different situations in the playoffs. And he's mentioned several times, a couple years where they've had to win a bunch of games on the road in the playoffs. And you have to be fortunate, get some luck, because every team in the playoffs is going to be pretty even. And that is Stephen Dyer in his 8th season, a 2007 alum at Campolindo. Now, he was multi-sport. Wiggins, pretty easy access to the basket. Coach was on the basketball team. He's also a swimmer, and he went and swam at Oregon State, and I think it's helped him become a really, really good basketball coach. And we caught him in a rare moment last year against Reardon in the Gridley Classic, or the Gridley Invitational, and hitting the scoreboard, might have got a tee, and somebody wanted a replay, and I said, no, we're not going to make a habit of showing a replay of a coach showing emotion, because he does such a good job. And I texted him about it, and he says, yeah, it was a bad moment. Always want to appreciate what they do. Capital Christian down by 8. They've played all comers, have gone on the road. They had a tournament in Idaho. They're battle tested. 9-5 in the season, like we mentioned. Capital Athletic League had a easy win over Rio Americano, which was their first home game of the season last night. This is only their second home game. Wiggins, high post, action around. Johnson, Valdez, skip pass, corner 3, off mark, rebound. Valdez tracks it and gets it.
I was going to say Valdez doing what he does best, doing the intangibles.
Willenborg. Monte Gonzalez into the game. That's an extended possession, and it's a 5-point game. You weren't like that when the official called the foul. And
no, you were not.
And we'll show you.
And again, where are we
plenty
leaving?
Of time.
We're giving them anything, pretty much.
No, you weren't like that.
You weren't in that position. And now one thing you do need to know is, if you ever plan on beating Campolindo, you do not want them to be on the free throw line.
No. And they'll shoot free throws in practice in various situations. But it really all starts with Campolindo's defensive game plan. Their offense is their offense. They're going to run it against anybody. Sure, they're going to have tweaks and twerks, but it really starts with their defensive game plan. 13-7. And that was one of the first paint touches, and it ends up being a turnover for Capital Christian.
Jackson definitely need more touches on the second inside just to get the ball in the middle and then be able to relocate.
Gavin Rendell has checked in number 4. Mansour. It's a Wilsonberger tipped over. That's Campo basketball. Andy Moon just standing out at the arc of the moon and gets the Wilsonberger tipped to him and hits the 3. Wilsonberger is a block shot, salty, leathery taste you won't find on anybody's menu. Jackson with the silky smooth jumper. 16-9. Cutter. Swin Nader jump hook goes wide right. And the coaching staff of Capital Christian encouraging to push the ball, but that was way too sloppy. They need a mop underneath the basket. It's
too slippery.
It's slick. 16-9.
Good roll.
Pick and roll, baby.
That's
Pick
why you
roll.
use a screen when you get one.
Oh, divine from Rendell on the pick and roll. 18-9. Speaking of pick and roll, but then you kick out for the 3. Bam. Chadwick Johnson. 18-12.
Coming off that bench, ready to score, ready to play. That's what I like to see.
Comes and meets the basketball. Could have been a turnover, but it wasn't. Simple pass.
Simple play.
Simply divine. Luke Divine hits the 4-footer. And it's 20-12. Campolindo on the season. We'll keep it here. Run plenty of ads. Deep breath, everybody. Capital Christian on the season. Maybe we aren't quite at the quarter. Highly confused here.
What's going on?
Well, we're not at a quarter break. I know that much. We've had some challenges with the clock today.
We have.
But I think we're good. Coach Lorente working his magic. Let's check. Now it's the end of the quarter. Campo 20, Capital Christian 12. We'll be right back. You're watching the NCS TV showcase on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Eighth and final game. Campo leads Capital Christian 20-12. I'm Chris Babcock with my broadcast partner Lauren Goodman. We've had some great basketball games. Last one, Folsom beat Capital Christian. On the next dead ball, we'll recap the day. Travel, no call. And Chadwick Johnson lays it up.
Johnson seems like he's trying to prove a point. Show Coach Lorente maybe he need to be in that starting lineup.
That's how you build the trust. Basket cut. Ooh, if he laid it up, it would have been just broken. Well, he did.
Just circled him around the block.
Peyton Bell, the sophomore. Spin cycle move in the paint is off mark by Storm Basham. Interesting shot.
Oh, got him.
Steal. Slam dunk.
He trying to take somebody's spot. I'm telling you.
Chadwick, is that you? Yes, Coach Lorente. Can we talk?
He's tapped in
I think
now.
this might be my opportunity, young man. You keep doing what you're doing, I'm going to be forced to start you.
Well, he's long. He's got great size.
Pick and roll. Divine is hammered. No call. Mansour. Moon. Rendell. Off mark. Long rebound. Goes to Chadwick Johnson.
Give it up. Heat check.
We almost had a reverse basket. See, I know you're feeling it. I know you're feeling it, young man. But I'm feeling that defense. I'm going to delay you, and then I'm going to go attack mode. 22-16.
Pick your poison and find those elbow jumpers. I knew it was coming.
Okay. Somebody smelled a turnover.
And I know how to save my team.
And it was Steven Dyer.
Sometimes
right there,
and
he calls the timeout.
That's the point of the timeout. Everything is not always instructional. Sometimes the timeout is to save their lives.
Save a possession. So here's the update from the entire day. Buzzer beater by Fortune. No, their mascot's not the Cookies. Poor dad humor. St. Patrick, St. Vincent beat Manteca 70-56. That was the largest margin of victory. Antelope beat Ponderosa 68-58. Granite Bay beat Edison 59-52. Lincoln beat Laguna Creek 71-64. Granada beat Sheldon 52-57. Bakersfield Christian beat Folsom. No, Folsom beat Bakersfield Christian 77-67. And the game was a lot closer than the score.
Mm-hmm.
What does Campo do off the timeout?
Find a backdoor cut. We're right on time. Peanut butter and jelly over here. We're back together.
But I need some Fritos in the middle, doll. And some milk. 24-16.
They have just become the masters of the cut offense and the motion offense. And everybody wants to figure it out, but they continuously do it, and they figure it out, and they get it stop right
Wide
here.
right, Frederick Blue, no good. Campo's largest lead was 8 points.
You see her, just patience.
What are they going to do off the timeout?
And it's very simple. If the guard sees their feet over the three-point line, they know to cut back door. So they read the cuts appropriately. Got him.
Speaking of cuts.
Got him, coach.
I mean, if you want to just judge them coming off the bus, you're not going to be real impressed. But they just play the game at another level. They're up 10. Wiggins. Kick it out to Johnson. Steal. Missed opportunity. And Campo trying to add on the lead. And they do.
And doing by what? Getting to the free throw line.
I mean, this is pretty easy access. And Dylan has played a lot of varsity basketball games. So a trip to the state capitol, no big deal for him. And he fills up the stat sheet as well. Makes the first. CJ Willenborg checking in. I see 12-point lead.
Again, it's going to be rare when you see Campo miss.
And here's the thing, if you fall behind to Campolindo, they're not going to have many self-inflicted wounds. They're not going to turn the ball over, so you're going to have to earn it like that. Rinse and repeat, more. Marcellus Jackson at the basket.
Earned two the hard way.
Overcompensated, no reversal. And then the three off mark by Bernardi. Blue.
He's got to get something going offensively.
Johnson, difficult pass, nice catch. Monty Gonzalez. Wasn't an easy catch in traffic and closed at the basket. The finger roll is missed, and they'll push up court. Johnson.
You're not going nowhere with the
a half a
dribble.
shimmy and half a shake and a spin cycle pass in a horrible spot. The energy of that ball is not going to land in your teammate's hand for a layup the way that was thrown. But simple basketball. Marchetti. Jump stop. Head fake. Finish at the basket. Back to a 10-point lead. And big win for Campolindo was going to St. Mary's on Thursday and getting that win, because what it does is that Monte Vista is one of the top D1 teams, lost to St. That's their only loss. So those teams aren't going to meet, but they've got a common opponent. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the 2024. That's a 30. We'll keep it here, big fella. Do you have any tricks and trinkets, any highlights files still away to a dunk or the game winner? Show the game winner from game number 1, just for giggles here. This is Darian Tarboto with the buzzer beater, and that beat
that defense gave him the whole
Fortune.
sideline.
Beat St. Mary's 48-46. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Inbound. Gonzalez.
Got him.
That's a weight room layup because you're playing through contact.
And that's why you're in right now. You're a bigger guard. We need you to use that to your advantage.
Mansour.
Range. Oh man!
Coach Dyer got a giggle out of that one.
I wish he would have. You would have saw the defender's face on that one. Jeez. It's that look of disgust when you know you can't do anything to stop it. Give them the ball sooner. They're letting the switch back, and I love Campo's defense for that. They're making the adjustments even on the switches, but the recovery back from the big fella in the middle, Smith, is amazing.
Gonzalez. Long rebound. Frederick Blue. Johnson. Blue. Extended possession here for Capital Christian. Gonzalez. 23-footer goes 23 and a half as long. And Mansour, you know what? Let's run a play here, because I know Coach is going to call a play.
Why not?
Because you just know that's what they're going to do. That's a foul, no call. Then Mansour takes advantage. You go for the steal and you gamble.
But who are we?
And Campo will make you pay.
But who are we risking for it? You can't risk it on one of their better players and their better offensive players at that.
And a seasoned basketball player.
Yeah.
Chadwick Johnson, wide left.
Capital's just settling. I
Gonzalez
like the hustle.
hustling. Their best basketball tonight with Capital Christian is getting to the basket.
But we already know
Jackson tried to help.
This is the thing. Coach Lorente wants to play inside out. Very simple. Got to get his big some touches. Got to be able to score what's inside the keyboard to create what? A collapse in the middle to kick out to shooters. He's been running the same system for his entire coaching career. So you guys got to get some dribble penetration. But some of those got to be turns to layups.
Zoning up here, and
Why? Why? Why?
oh, Dylan Mansour is having a ball game. Euro step through to Bradshaw Avenue, and it's a needed field goal, but my goodness gracious, Campolindo.
Just me in particular.
Getting after it.
I'm playing a three-point shooting team. I'm not going into a zone, one of the best shooting teams in the gym right now. Look, wide open. Another one. I'm about to say, Coach, we got to call timeout, get out of that zone. He hit this one, it's a problem.
And you know why there was a foul there? Because the coach said foul.
But this is why. It stops them in transition, and we're nowhere near close to the ball.
Our game plan is based off half-court defense.
Basketball IQ right there in what we do. Look, almost got a steal. And it stops them. Got exactly what he wanted.
So if they win this game, I know it's just a possession, everybody and everything, we're getting all excited. Well, turn the channel if you don't like it. Just that 5 seconds right there of the timeout or the foul and the regroup defensively, this game by so many people gets so complicated. With Campo, it's not complicated at all. As they lead by 14, you're watching the 2024 NCS TV Showcase on NorCal Sports TV, hosted by Capital Christian High School.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Thank you. 38-24, quick block. Or quick break. Reduced break. We have no problem with that. Campolindo leads 38-24. Mansour really did a great job of closing out the first half for Campolindo. How many does he have?
He has, let me total up for you. $16 right now.
Starts with stops for the Cougars of Capital Christian. Fly, baseline pass, foul, trying to go for the block shot.
And he got 16 and it really woke up in that second quarter. Started opening the C for him. But at 16 points right now, is if you're the Cougars and Coach Lorente, you got to be concerned about how you guard him, what looks you give him, but it may not matter.
And I think they did him a favor going into the zone defense there at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, you got a quick
It was
six.
a, 9-point, 8-point game, and then all of a sudden it's a 14-point game now. Largest lead of the game, 39-24, Campo. They led 20-12 at the end of one, outscored Capital Christian 18-12 in the second quarter. That's a good call. And you notice with Campolindo, when a call doesn't go their way, you just don't notice. You quickly ask, then you move on. No dramatics on their side.
None.
And that starts with the leadership of Coach Dyer. Willenborg makes the free throws.
And he finally gets on the board. He's usually one of their offensive sparks.
He's averaging 11.5 a game.
So for him to not have any points coming into this point of the game gives him a really good hope, because maybe he'll get going, but also at the same time, that's probably why they're in so much trouble.
Capital Christian's got to turn things up defensively.
Not by doing that. Box out. Look up.
Valdez.
Push. Yes. Yes. Yes, Lorente. Yes. Watch the play again. I get you're getting the bump, but you can't extend. At that point, we're even until you push the hand off. Then you cannot extend like that.
Just to ask you a simple question, it wasn't a good basketball play, right?
No. And they might want to get away from that half-court line.
Better protect the basket. There's the steal. Wiggins.
And see, take this here, okay? Remember we had a play where Spears in the last game went for the layup. And I'm just saying, know against your athleticism, but know when to stuff it and know when to get the lay. Because it's a great highlight. Everybody's in here oohing, but we do not get any points from that.
No, and then I like the foul by, so he's not going to.
Because that's a foul you're not going to get in trouble
for. He's not going to shy away from contact.
You're supposed to challenge a
But
shot.
here's the communication with the coaches react how they're going to do. I like when the players go. Jalen Valdez took the moment to talk to the official that made the call against him and find out what the call was and get an explanation. And then you don't stay attached to that till the next play. You move on.
And it's always great clarity. As you obviously saw, he definitely extended, but here we get into a little scuffle, fighting for the ball. It's going to be tough. Both of these teams are nitty-gritty, and they have great coaches, so I wouldn't expect anything else, and they get on the ground for it.
We need the sweeper.
They definitely do.
Take a long way to inbound. 12-point game.
And that's even scary because you threw it towards Campolindo's basket.
Wiggins.
We'll live and die by that. Smart basketball.
That second long-range shot he's missed. And I don't think that was the game plan there.
But don't settle.
Triple threat position. Gets a screen. I don't roll this time. I catch.
They rub shoulders every single screen. Look at the space in between. None. You're not getting under, you're not getting over it. That's a great screen right there.
Hustle by Wiggins. Grimy rebound by Valdez, and he'll push.
Tack.
Willenborg, Valdez.
Valdez is a known shooter in the section.
9-point game. That possession and defensive stance was all effort-based. A rare turnover for Campo, and then Coach Dyer will quickly substitute. And then Wiggins with the long-range Wilsonberger. That's almost a mail-in Wilsonberger.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that
one. Very effective. Illegal screen.
And see, the crazy part about it is Campo's.
And one of the best things about Dave Cooley, when coaches will ask him a question, he'll break down what the rule was. Didn't give him enough room. And then you move on and you get closure, you go to the next play. 9-point game. Nobody stands around for Campolindo.
Constant movement.
Misses the layup. 1 shot, 2 shot. Valdez comes down and gets the block. Gets into transition. And held basketball, and he'll go with Campolindo. So if you're Capital Christian here, some things might not be going right. You just got to keep playing hard. Don't reflect upon what the officials are doing. Move on to the next play.
Exactly, and know your opponent. Know your opponent very well. That's something that
beautiful move. And a
Get him
Wilson
out
burger.
of here.
You fooled Wiggins, but he recovered, and that's what size and athleticism will do for you.
Don't play with it.
Couple of Wilson burgers served back hot for Wiggins.
Now turn it into some offense. Good hustle.
Grimy,
I like it, but you got to get on the
loose
ground.
ball. Held basketball. And here's the thing. When you've exerted so much energy to cut, just make it a 9-point game, you got to keep that energy positive.
Just to make it a 9-point
Just
game.
to make it a 9-point game.
Which is insane because you've worked extremely hard, and we still not out of the hole yet.
Early third quarter. Plenty of time here. Valdez.
Again, I'm always concerned when the offense is starting so far away from the basket.
Gonzalez. And that's a foul. You can't
Punch the ball.
Can't punch the ball. Nine-point game. Wiggins did nothing, and that was great defense because he sent it was that intimidation message of his previous
Last
Wilson
block.
burgers. Serve back hot.
Roll.
Splits the double team. Miss. Ball out of bounds.
He's got to.
There's one thing that's consistent with both these teams. They are playing hard basketball, getting after it. Wiggins, wing jumper, off mark, Mansour
Who else would I expect to be getting the rebound right
gets the rebound.
now? Come downhill.
I knew he was going to do that.
I was just about to say.
I
the same
knew he
thing.
was going to call the timeout. With great coaches, obviously you want to hold on to your timeouts. You just can't do it all the time. But that was a moment where a possession, and we've done enough games together, where you just go, that's going to look like a turnover. And I know Coach Dyer is going to call a timeout, and then it's exactly what he did. And although it's a 9-point game, you turn it over, they come down. He's looking this as like the seesaw balance beam of what could happen if it's turned over and come the other way. And that's in a split second.
And he's about to find out that the next jump ball is his. So he's always playing 2 steps ahead. He's always locked in to get time, score, situation. In that moment, it's still enough time for me to take a timeout. I do not want to waste my possession. And guess what my team is really good at? Execution. That is why every coach takes times out, move in a different way, because most coaches, they want their team to execute.
But I don't come out of this timeout and play a zone if I'm Capital
not.
Christian. No siree.
Me and
I'm
Coach
going to man you up.
We're going to have a talk after
We're going to
this
man up. 33 on the shot clock. Mansour will get the inbound. Double high post. Basket cut. Back door. And they'll do it again. Rendell, Mansour for 3. Timeout invested.
Are we going to try to guard him?
12-point lead. The Dyer timeout. A timeout for 3-point play any day of the week.
And the
Off Wiggins.
Again.
Team rebound there. Doesn't go down as anybody's
I'm not
stat.
calling timeout to talk to my team and get their emotion right. I'm calling the timeout because I'm about to do what my team is really good at, and that is execution. And a lot of coaches can't say that.
Wiggins.
Got to beat him. Go cram it.
Layup. Little snippet of his athleticism. 10-point game. Little run and jump here. Campo comes and meets the basketball.
Because in reality, and I hope Coach gets an opportunity to show it. He's a guard in college. He's not a post. He's not big enough. So he's got to learn how to handle the ball. That's when he's best. Open court. Yep.
Good call. And I reacted to just look at Coach Dyer to see how he reacted to this, and it was a block.
And he's still, even how he took it, if he really stops, he's in best position. Hands never come swipe down.
Some official might call a foul there on player control.
Because he definitely did not ever stop and plant his feet.
Chadwick Johnson, Monty Gonzalez, Valdez, Wiggins just took a seat, Frederick Blue, and Marcellus Jackson make up the 5 for the Capital Christian. Marchetti, Moon, Rendell, Mansour. Actually, Mansour just got taken out of the game. Rebound. Good positioning by Andy Moon.
Great box out.
Bernardi.
Look at the seal here. Close out, shots up. Everybody turns and finds a body.
Didn't matter if he had a ladder or not. That ball was going to end up in the hands of Campolindo. Bernardi with the basketball. Marchetti. That's a tough shot. Good defense by Jackson. Capital's got to go.
Middle. Go middle.
Valdez.
He's got to get a better pass than that. He's a shooter.
Spin to the basket. 8-point game.
Valdez going to work for his every piece.
Largest lead was 39-24, Campolindo. Rendell. 22-footer goes 21. Nice hustle by...
He almost Wilson Burger to the rim.
Nice hustle by Rendell. Missed the shot. Didn't go pout party.
Nope.
Sprinted back on defense and got the deflection. Wiggins will check in for offense here. 8-point game. Player control foul.
Got it that time. You can tell that's something that they practice. That's something that they practice. Look, he gets in positions. Hands straight up. Chest all the way bare so I can hit it right where it hurts and then go ahead and get a call.
Big stop for Campo. "15-footer off mark, push off." Good call.
Officiating has been amazing today.
Luke Devine got away with the put. No, he didn't get away. Got called for the foul. But our officials, once again, Dan Johnson, Dave Cooley, and Mark Hendrickson. Valdez.
He needs the
layup
ball.
Drill.
He needs the ball.
Pretty simple set there for Capital Christian. 6-point game.
But he's always been a spark to plug. I haven't seen this kid play and he not play with energy. He not do whatever it takes for Coach Lorente. And so now you got to figure out, as he's getting older, how do I make him an integral part within the offense and calling schemes for him? Because the kid can shoot the skin off the ball. It's just getting him available because we want to get back in this game.
That's a huge basket.
Take your time.
Marchetti. That is a huge basket. Valdez, teardrop. It is such a big basket because it was going down to 6. Some of your guys are on the bench. And Marchetti, the lefty, finds the basket. 8-point game. You're watching the 2024 NCS TV showcase on NorCal Sports TV. Such a big basket by Ren Marchetti to get that lead back up to 8. Campolindo only scored 6 points in that quarter. And Capital Christian wasn't exactly scoring at a big rate, but they cut into the lead. They scored 12 in that quarter. Mansour. So there's a 5-0 run.
Mm-hmm.
They were just up by 6 and now back up to 11 with him on the bench, rested with fresh legs. High-low entry. We've only seen it twice today in 4 games. Such a simple play. Some impressive late possessions here for Capital Christian.
Execution as well, defense as well. But again, like I said, you dig too deep of a hole for yourself, sometimes it's hard to get out of it.
It was 38-24 at half. Running one-hander doesn't go, but an additional extended possession for Campolindo.
And, of course, they reset. They don't have to force anything.
Mansour. Bernardi, Mansour,
Range.
Downtown, off mark, tries to sell the foul, wasn't there. And a good decision by Wiggins to defend but not foul. 9-point game. So there was that, it got down to a 9-point deficit, and then Coach Dyer called that 3 then Mansour hit it to make it 42-30. Speaking of threes, Blue Bayou, and it's a 6-point game.
He has an offensive package. He got to come a little bit sooner.
Wild shot. Wiggins running the floor, catches, and goes up, fouled, he'll get free throws.
That's when he's the best in transition.
It's a little snippet, though. It all happened down on the defensive end. See, now he's going to fill the lane, big fella.
But that's what I'm saying.
And he beats Campolindo down the floor.
I need Lorente, because I know he's going to hear this. I need Lorente to turn him into a guard. Just give him the guard ability. Even if you start him at the 5, when he has a mismatch down there, he can take advantage of it. But again, he's going to college to be a 3 at best.
Splits the free throws, but Gonzalez misses the putback. And a timely rebound by Tim Smith. 5-point game. Mansour block, and Gonzalez knew it.
He wasn't there. But yeah, I think Wiggins being able to put the ball on the floor a little bit more with intention, because when he runs the lane, he's unstoppable. Like, he's not going to miss. This one's not going to miss.
Willenborg back into the game. So Mansour, is he at the 20 mark yet? Misses the free throw, but Tim Smith with an offensive rebound.
21
points. The delay. Chicken strip. Recovers. Chicken
Still
stripped
recovers.
again. Recovered again. Just didn't have any secret sauce. Marchetti had a big basket near the end of the third quarter, and then Wiggins. Chadwick. Johnson.
Chadwick came out strong at first, but then he kind of cooled off.
48-44.
Here come the double.
As close as it's been. Smith, high post entry. Off mark, rebounded Johnson. Golden possession for Capital Christian. And then a foul on Bernardi. And actually not a bad foul.
No.
Andy Moon will check back in.
They got a couple to give, so they're still good.
Yeah. Two
Mind
team
you,
fouls.
The foul count is 1 and 2.
2 fouls for Campo, 1 foul for Capital Christian. We like the new rule in high school. Those fouls don't carry over.
The tip.
Marchetti with a thievery.
Look how fast he's going down the court. I know they say the pass gets the ball up the court the fastest, but that guy was double time.
Marchetti,
watch this.
Like he's driving on Interstate 5 right here.
And if he didn't get bumped just a little bit, when you're a wild horse, you get a little bumped, you're thrown off course. But he was moving just to get the ball out and push the tempo.
Like a good quarter horse. I digress.
Again,
it's been easy to
out.
do. Our crew's been here for all 8 games. Daniel Talavera, Jason Brown, or Jason Green, and Luis. Basket cut.
Got him.
He's only been coaching for 8 years, but he still has that CVS receipt of inbound plays, and it's 50-44.
Play connoisseur.
Willenborg, drive and kick. Chadwick, off mark, rebound. Tim Smith, and he's hammered from behind. Whoa.
He had no ability to come down. Where was he going to land? See it again. Oh, yeah, he traveled.
Do we have that shot?
And again, the miss. They go up. He just loses his footing.
Yeah,
he lands on 1 foot.
But here's what good officiating is. Dave Cooley immediately goes over to the bench and explains the call. You get closure, you move on.
And then he comes and consults with the squad. That is what good officiating does. It's very simple.
I'm not going to get it perfect. Nobody does. I've made a million mistakes today. I did take the right exit. Made sure you were here. We're all good. But we've had discussions with all the officials today and the signers that evaluate the officials. And I think the best thing about the 2 crews that have worked today is their communication, explaining the call, and then you move on. Because when I used to coach football, we would let a bad call just drag, and we would get emotionally kidnapped. And then when you get emotionally kidnapped, you're not making the best play calls. You're not doing with a clear head.
But that's what they're there for. They're there to give you clarity. I've never seen an official in high school change his call. But giving you clarity for the next one, yes.
I have, but we'll leave it right there. Corner 3, off mark, Mansour with the rebound. And the KG veteran senses it. All right, we lead by 6. It's time for us to work some offense. Coach Steyer didn't need to stomp his foot on the floor. They know what they need.
Money boy.
And they had an opportunity there, but Valdez with the rebound. Can they flip it?
It's not a bounce pass area. Have your eyes up. I know you see him open, but you also got to see those other 4 jerseys around him.
But this is tough. Ricochet. Probably a pass you just don't throw, right?
No. I'm the point guard. I can pull it out. I can reset, or I can just shoot an elbow jumper. I'd rather you get a shot attempt than a potential turnover.
Checking back into the game is Marcellus Jackson. Mansour was clean shaven going into the game. He's already got a beard. It's the type of a game it's been. Valdez from 17. They've got within 4 a couple of different times. They're going to trap. High post flash. Smith sees that it's not there, turn around and reset.
We're not even going to play with
Not
it.
going to be I was just saying, I'm not going to be a clown. Mansour meets the basketball. Smith cut layup.
Great bucket.
That's how you do it. Valdez clears out the key.
Valdez. I'm trying to tell y'all. 13 on the night.
Marchetti, timeout Coach Dyer, and we'll take a break so we can get some hydration. NCS TV Showcase. We'll be right back. There's key timeouts. Campo had the ball, called the timeout. Mansour hit a three, pushed the lead back up to 12. Here they lead by 4. Coach Dyer calls a timeout. We've got my Vince Scully 3x5 cards, and we're going to make a note and see how this affects the game. High screen with Smith, fly, Mansour, and then a legal screen. So what happened is Smith comes and sets the screen, but then he stays with the screen and keeps walking. Screen shouldn't be moving right there.
No. He's got to let him set, though. That's also the ball handler. Let him set. He never got his feet planted.
Invested in the timeout, and Campolindo doesn't get any point. Valdez, Euro through the park.
Give the ball to Valdez. You heard what I said. Give the ball to Valdez.
52-50. Marchetti with the basketball. Has Smith, doesn't see him. Wiggins. Marchetti. And then a foul on the floor. Called on Wiggins. Nobody in any foul trouble at all.
They haven't called enough fouls, which I love.
Marchetti. He's made a couple of big baskets.
Woo!
When they've needed the most.
He don't miss.
Blue.
He's gotten 2 calls like that. That's why he's so good. It's not that he's just good on the offensive end, but watch again. Moving without the basketball, jumping.
Yeah, that's Jackson. A screen is stationary.
What? No,
Pass blocking is movability. Screening is staying in place and using those timeouts, and we'll keep it here. 54-50. Was 38-24 at half. And then Capital Christian turned up the heat defensively. It held Campolindo to 6 points and cut into the deficit. was 44-36. The closest that Capital Christian has been able to get was 2 points. It was 52-50, and then Marchetti, who's not a big-time scorer, but they're all drilled to score at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits the 15-footer. A lot of high school teams in that situation, guy would be afraid to shoot the basketball. Fear is not in the DNA of either one of these teams. Mansour will be guarded by Jackson. Trap. Marchetti meets the basketball.
And somebody's wide open.
Moon.
Patience.
Layup by Smith doesn't go. Stays with Campolindo. Extended possession.
It's the second chance opportunities that they keep getting that keep putting them in position.
Valdez hammers Mansour. Now, neither team is in the bonus. And Campo knows they're going to get fouled here. Good. About 48 seconds, fresh shot clock. Somebody's got to meet the basketball. Smith does, and then Wiggins fouls.
I was going to say, if you're Capital, you want to go for the ball. I mean, you're fine with these stops right now because you got another opportunity to go for the ball. But, again, everybody not in full denial. A big part of having defensive success is having all 5 players locked in. And if one player mishaps, that's the person that usually gets the ball. That's the person that usually gets open, and now they're shooting free throws.
So Wiggins has fouled out, but he's just a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
And remember watching him play last year to where he is now. He has definitely got better. Smith, 6-point game. Jackson with the putback to make it a 4-point game. Quick timeout. Shot clock's not going to be a factor. There's only about an 8.8 second differential. Now, Capital Christian has 5 team fouls, so Campo, if they get fouled, will be shooting 2 free throws. And Jackson getting a little Olivia Newton-John and get physical underneath the basket. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, where you're watching the game. Cryptocurrency arena in Los Angeles. And some of the posts and tweets we're getting from sometimes a partner and sometimes a competitor. We won't get into the acronym. But if you subscribe to our channel, we're able to go out and get more advertisers. When we're loaded with that kind of facts, we get this many viewership. We have this many subscribers. We're real close to 17,000. We don't want to make this pay-per-view. That's not what we built this company on. We built it on grassroots and helping document lifetime memories for high school and California community college athletics. Simple as that. So we thank all of our followers, all of our supporters, and please subscribe. Ask a friend to subscribe. That would be great.
There's no reason why you're not
That'd be great. Yeah, exactly. It's like not knowing what a Wilson burger is. You should know that. And we got a foul. And Mr. Mansour on the free throw line. But the community of Capital Christian always welcoming to us. Hospitality. You need anything, And Coach Lorente, his family, we always appreciate the support that we get up here at Capital Christian and our partnership. And we'll be, you just mark this in the calendar. I think it's a leap year, so I think next year at this time would be January 8th. No, it'd be January 9th. Is today the 7th? No, today's the 6th, so it's be the 8th. Layup. Timeout. I'm going to take a quick little audio break. But no. You know what? Let's give a thank you. Not necessarily. Well, Alex was great. And, of course, Lauren. But here is our staff for the day. Great to have Jason Green back. Daniel Talavera working the Hero Cam. Luis Rangel, who doesn't put his name on there. I'm going to make him run laps. He's smiling. I get a little smile out of him. And Alex Tasker, who did solo duty for the first 4 games and wrote recaps. We appreciate Alex and his contribution to NorCal Sports TV. Of course, Lauren Goodman, happy birthday to her. And then the big fella out of Willits, Calavania. But we really, really appreciate it. And all of the coaches, you know, we don't show up and just print out the Max Preps rosters and try to do the games. Contacting these coaches, getting their 3 keys. There's a process to this. And all the goal is to document lifetime memories. Marchetti stepped out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
It was a good call. It was a good call. Running the baseline. It was a good call. All over it. Got to get a quick shot here.
Got to go quick.
Baseline 3 off mark. And then a foul on the rebound, which will stop the clock. But it'll be inbound. And then Coach Dyer will call a timeout. I'm going to wrap. I'm going to let Lauren kind of just add up your total so we can come up with a closing here. But been interesting if Campo had committed their 5th foul, right? So they go to the free throw line, make the first, and then purposely miss the second, get the rebound, and try to hit a 3. But it's not quite there. But been a heck of a day here at Philip D. Oates Gymnasium on the campus of Capital Christian for this 8-game showcase. Campolindo will host Concord next. And Tuesday, Capital Christian will be at Sac High.
Oh, and it's going to be a game. I'm going to be there.
You guys accessing it that night? No?
Yes, I will be.
I never get an invite.
We got to get you on there.
Never get an invite. That's all right. It's tough to get up here. It's tough to get up here during the week.
Not to mention, I'm getting to sit here by the legend himself. He's going to be at Levi in the morning.
Got to get a quick shot.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. '58-56 victory by Campolindo.
We're going to take a quick break and then come back and wrap this thing up. You're watching the NCS TV showcase on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
So a great finale to a great showcase. And we want to give some final numbers before we sign off, and we'll let the birthday lady update us on some statistics before we get out of here, Lauren.
Hands down, amazing game, but we got to talk about the man himself, Dylan Mansour. I mean, he dominated 27 points tonight, 5 3 balls, 5 of them. So when you talk about having big performances, he did everything that he needed to do for his team. And then we got to give kudos to Valdez. He came out slow to start, but finished with 15. He's one of their best three-point shooters. So just imagine everything pretty much outside that 1-3 he hit were all two-pointers. So if he can get some threes in there, he can score at a high clip as well. I keep trying to reiterate to high school kids, if you want to make a presence to be a collegiate athlete, you have to do the intangibles, but also show the ability that you can score at a high clip. And putting ball games like 29 points, 15 points is really important to what they're going to look at in your totals.
So there was a couple of big baskets, and they won't be any major headlines. Well, they don't even put stuff out on newspaper anymore for high school sports. I digress. But Marquette, a couple of key field goals in there where things were – the deficit was getting cut into by Capital Christian. But then there was a timeout, a couple of key timeouts. There was one that I remember with Coach Dyer, and they were although they had a lead by 9 points, he just sensed this was the time to call the timeout, and he did. And the man who got 27 points, Dylan Mansour, nails the three during the timeout. There was 2 times where Coach Dyer invested in timeouts, and they turned into field goals.
I don't think he wasted one timeout.
No.
Just efficiency in coaching. I don't think he wasted one timeout. And those are the little things and the nuances when I watch film and when I look at coaches and I look at, always trying to get better. Those are some of the things that I want to get at, because just imagine, like you said, they don't pass the airport eye test. So imagine what is it like when you have athletes that do but could be this disciplined. You could probably have one of the best teams in the country. So it's those little things. That's why I love watching Coach Dyer. I've been a student of just studying him and his execution with this team, and it's been amazing to watch.
Well, Lauren, it's a pleasure. Happy birthday to you, and thanks to everybody here at Capital Christian. Philip Diotes Gymnasium, where Campo beat Capital Christian 58-56 to close out the 8-game NCS TV showcase hosted by Capital Christian High School. Campolindo moves their record to 13-3. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, for alerts of upcoming games. You've been watching the NCS TV Showcase thanks to our crew, Daniel Talavera, Jason Green, my broadcast partner, Lauren Goodman, Alex Tasker for his early work, our director, Luis Rangel, and our owner, Dion I. I'm Chris Babcock here in Sacramento. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.